Bum 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 poker face, poker face. Hey guys, so welcome to Ask a Cancer episode 4, right? So obviously, it's cancer season, so I got two cancers. One of them is a Cancer sun and Venus, and the other is a Cancer moon and rising. The Cancer sun girl, she's human, is downstairs. I'm gonna go fetch her. But yeah, we're gonna go canoeing. It's gonna be a really cute time. I think it's I think canoeing specifically is so thematic for Cancer season, because it's we're gonna be in the water on a little boat, and at any moment anyone can fall in the water. But hopefully we don't, though, because I just got my hair curled and I don't want to lose my curls, I look cute or whatever. Anyway, let's go fetch the Cancer sun sign. Hi guys, here she is. This is the Cancer sun. Maru?
It is me. It is I.
It's her birthday tomorrow, you guys. Yes, it is. So please comment down happy almost birthday. But by the time I post it, it'll be way past her birthday. But wish her a birthday. Happy birthday.
And Kali Uchi's birthday is also tomorrow.
Yeah, and they're basically related.
We're related. We know Pharrell.
Yeah.
We know Beyonce.
Yeah.
This is Beyonce's.
I'm
child.
Beyonce's. She's technically my auntie, but it's the same thing.
Family. It's just a thing. And Pharrell happens to be my godfather.
Yeah.
Actually, he just needs to claim me at some point.
Yeah, he just needs to meet us, and he'll remember.
Yeah. Oh my god. It'll click.
Because technically, if he comes to South Africa, he's Xhosa as well.
Yes.
He's Xhosa.
What's his name again? I know it's because he's my godfather, but I'm just pretending.
Yeah. And if Beyonce comes here, she's basically also Xhosa, but from my mom's side.
From your
my
mom.
is Xhosa.
Yes.
And it makes sense that she's Xhosa. Because who else would name their child Beyonce other than the Xhosa lady? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just makes sense, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're on our way to Zoo Lake now. So we're going to see you in a bit. We're going to go meet the Cancer rising and moon.
And moon?
Yeah, Ezra is a Cancer moon and rising. That's why I didn't get another Cancer.
Because it's perfect. They're already there.
And she's a Cancer Venus too, so we just have a lot of Cancerian.
All the Cancerian energy.
So many. Anyway, bye.
Yo! Ezra! Ooh, break it down.
Hi guys, we are here. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we couldn't go canoeing because they're closed, so we're just gonna have a cute picnic here and we're just gonna vibe. So let me introduce my guests. You already met Maru. Hi.
Hello.
Please give us your sun, moon, rising.
I am a Cancer sun, Pisces moon, Libra rising.
Do you want to be followed?
Followed?
Yeah, on Instagram and socials.
That's okay.
No.
Okay,
sorry guys.
I was kind of confused for a little bit when you're like, no, I don't mind. And then
he's like, nah.
He was like, nah.
Nah, it's okay. If you find me, good.
And this is Ezra. Hi Ezra. Please give us your sun, moon, rising.
Alright, cool. Yo, my sun is a Gemini sun, Cancer moon, and Cancer rising.
Yay. Okay, we're just gonna get started. I don't think you guys should see it. We'll start with something chill. Okay, why are cancers so nostalgic?
Oh, I love nostalgia. I love nostalgia. I just think like it's about the feeling trapped in the memory. So I think Cancer placements like to revisit feelings a lot, and just like it's more or less, I don't know, it's comforting. It makes us feel safe, makes us feel like familiar. When you have something familiar, it there's a safety in that.
Okay. You guys like feeling safe?
Yes, completely.
Why?
Because like Cancer's all about home, and like, you know, and like just safety and security and comfortability is very much like the biggest thing for me, and in all places I like to have that.
Wow. What about you?
I kind of like nostalgia because like Maru said, it's like takes you back to a time when times felt like a little bit nicer, a little bit more vibey. Sometimes it's nice to like revisit the past and feel those good emotions from the past. I think it's pretty fun, pretty nice, especially when times are a little bit rocky.
I get that. But do you guys feel like, because sometimes like when I think of high school, for example, like I think high school is a really big pivotal moment for like everybody, because like that's really where your personality develops and stuff. But when I think of like high school, I always think it wasn't always nice, you know. I guess maybe like it wasn't always fun, you know. But I think maybe it's just because like right now where we're grown, like we have new problems, and I think maybe when you were younger you didn't have these problems, so you look back to those that time, but like completely forget that time also had issues. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
So like
I like to even revisit those issues, because I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh, remember when that shit sucked? Like, I don't feel that anymore. That's so sick, you know? And at the same time, like, I don't know. It makes me feel like I like to, like, looking back makes me see how far I've come. It's fun.
What about you?
I get that. I also like looking back at like the tough times in high school, because it's like, damn, I was really tripping about something so trivial, and like you grow up and then life is like, damn. It's like, damn, life actually has hands. So that's always what, like, it's always fun to look back even on the cringe moments, because it also shows how much you've grown.
Real, actually, that's so real. Okay, so it's just like safety. Yeah, I get that. Cancers just want to, I really feel like cancers really always just want to feel safe. Like no matter what. I get it. Why are cancers afraid of making the first move? And this isn't everything, like, because I find like cancers, when romantically, I'll use that as an example, right? When the cancer likes you romantically, guys and girls and all humans in between, they'll just eye you, like they'll look at you for a long time, and they'll do passive little things so that you approach them. Like, why do you guys do that?
See, it depends on the person, you know, like the person I'm trying to pursue. Like, I don't know, I don't know you, you know. I don't know you, you're a stranger, I can't just, you know, like that's the thing. Like I think cancers are new people as well. You, like even someone that you're pursuing, that's still like a new person. So I'm like, I don't know you. That's so true. It's always like a big
fear.
Yes, but like just like an adjustment, you know. I also have to hype myself up to like approach new people. Okay. In any sense.
What about you?
So for me, when I see somebody and I'm like eyeing them, I like start overthinking like crazy, and then I'll start coming up with all these crazy hypotheticals, like what if an asteroid hits the Earth now, and like now it's ruined everyone's day because I went and approached them, and then I end up overthinking to a point where I don't even make a move.
Ezra. Okay, but even like I find it, even like when cancers have established a relationship, friendship, whatever, like I find like you guys would be shy or afraid to be like, I want to do this, or I want to go to this place, like, but you'd make it like you'd be like, do you want to do this? Do you want to go to the shops with me? Or do you want to, like, you know what I'm saying? You like passively do that. Like, why do you do that?
I think it's us trying to be considerate, you know, to make it seem like we're not like, because I think we're very bossy. I think we're bossy. So like I know I'm a bossy person. So like I kind of like try to make like suggest things more than tell people to do things, because my first instinct is to be like, let's do this, do this, I want to do this. Can we do this? So like I've kind of taught myself to like suggest rather than to demand. Yes. So like that. Plus I don't know, I move very slowly in things. Like I move very slowly. Like my comfortability, like to just say, to be my straightforward self, it takes me a while to build that comfortability with a person to know that I can be like that.
I get you, but I won't lie. Like when you, because you basically initiated like our friendship.
Yep.
When you DM me, so yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was really cool.
Yes, I can do it. Change the stereotype today.
What about you?
Oh, shit, what was the question?
Why are you afraid of making the first move?
Oh, okay. So for me, I it's the same thing with the overthinking, just like a new flavor. So basically, it's more like I always feel like I'm inconveniencing somebody
No.
by like asking them like, hey, do you want to do this, or is it like, am I taking away from your time or something? So usually, if I'm really close with you, then I feel a lot less inclined to feeling like that. But with newer people, it's like, you know.
Just like, okay. Is it also like a fear of? Do you guys fear being told no?
Sure. Sometimes.
What about you?
Yeah, it's a sometimes thing with me as well. Sometimes I'm cool with it. Sometimes it's really crushing to hear no, but
Yeah, it's really crushing to hear no. I hate the word no, especially if it's like small things.
Yeah. Do you want to do this? No. Oh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
like I'll never ask you again. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just go jump in the lake then. I'm sorry for disturbing.
Do you guys want something? I didn't ask you, do you want to be followed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This is Ezra's profile. Follow him. Ezra's a DJ. If you're in South Africa and you need a DJ, hit him up. Yay. What else do you do?
I'm a musician,
Yeah.
I'm a DJ, and I'm just vibing like 99% of the time.
Real. Next question. Why are you guys so passive aggressive too? And in every way, like when you guys are mad, it's like the most passive madness you'll ever see. Or passive aggressive. And it's like, why are you mad, Maru? I'm not mad. But you are mad. I can see it.
What are signs? What are signs? Yeah.
Break it down.
Yeah, break it down. I don't know. I think I honestly don't want to be passive aggressive, okay? I'd like to think I've outgrown that. But when I was a teenager, like when I was in my early teens, oh my god.
Yeah.
Silent treatment was my
Yeah.
bestie. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm ignoring you right now. I hope you know that.
And I want you to know that I'm ignoring you.
Yeah, it never worked though.
Why?
I have a Sag mother, so
Oh, yeah.
she didn't care.
But like with your friends and like other people.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh my god, Maru, are you ignoring me? I'd be like,
Why, guys?
yeah.
Why do you do that? Why did you do it?
it's worse than actually being aggressive, to be honest.
Or direct. Like, let's just say, why are you not direct about specific things, you know? Especially in a time where it's obvious that you're feeling something and you're not admitting to what you're feeling, but it's very obvious that you're feeling it. Like, why do you do that?
Yeah, hey. Ezra, you must take this one. Eh?
Okay, let's go to Ezra. Ad break for Mar.
So I get passive aggressive usually because I don't want to, like, how do I put this? So if you had to ask me why you're mad, I'd most probably tell you why I'm mad, but I also don't want to scream at that person at that point in time, because to be big mad is not cute, in my opinion.
I get that.
So yeah, so I'll be like passive aggressive, or I'll just try and keep my distance as much as possible, just to prevent any tension. And then when I am ready to like talk to you, it's like, okay, you fucked up. Oh, sorry.
No, it's
too.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You messed up. So yeah, now we can talk about it. I'm not gonna be like aggressive or too much emotion in what I'm saying, you know.
I think a lot of people forget that, like, us being emotional people means that we have, like, not just like, oh, I cry all the time, like, yeah, but I get mad.
Yeah,
like, I
you
get
get big mad
angry,
too.
irritated. Like, irritation is such a default Cancer emotion.
Really?
Like, we feel a lot of irritation because, like, it's easy to be irritated by a lot of things. So I just feel irritated. Like, every emotion I feel like a lot of it. So when I feel irritated, I'm just like so oftentimes I need to distance myself from situations so that, like, I don't blow up.
Okay.
You know,
Because when you blow up, it's
a
like
lot.
a lot.
Yeah, I get that whole irritation thing. Like sometimes you'll just wake up and you just want violence.
Yeah.
Or like everything is irritating you from the sound of your door closing.
It's the
And then
moon, I think.
You really just have to stay away from everybody before you really blow up.
Hectic. Does it just happen? Like, do you guys just randomly wake up and like you can't control your moods? It just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, some days. That was me on Friday.
Hectic. Yeah, the moon, guys.
It's the moon.
Sorry,
I swear,
it's
like
the
I need
moon.
to track it because I'm sure it affects me somehow. Like I just wake up and I'm like, grr.
And it's a new moon in Cancer tomorrow, so I think you might wake up irritated.
On my birthday. Fun.
Oh, guys.
great.
Actually, like I get it though. Like, and the moon changes every 2.5 days. Like,
Yeah. So no wonder we're like this.
And they're like directly influenced by it. Like, I get that. Sorry guys, but they're so sweet. Cancers. Actually, the next one was like the next thing that someone wanted to say is shout out to Cancer placements for their kindness. So
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
what is your love language as a Cancer placement person? Yeah.
Acts of service.
Okay.
Like just because I think we're natural nurturers. And like I wouldn't say I'm big. I can't like acts of service. I don't think it's my main love language, but just naturally, in like my nature, I'm like a person who likes to take care of people and do things for people. Like I'm not very good at gifts, but I do like to like cook for people, and you know, like I'll clean for my friends if they're upset, or you know, yeah, it's just doing things with people to make their life easier or just make them feel more comfortable.
Yeah. I also think you're a really good like listener.
Oh.
Yeah. I think you like you're not okay, I haven't seen you be judgy, but like when I've told you about my problems, I didn't get the sense that you were like judging me. Yeah,
I think one thing cancers like to like are like try to do is to validate people's emotions.
Yeah.
Is because we've got a lot of them. So a lot of them have been invalidated at some point in time, and I know myself personally, I would never want to make anyone feel that way. It's like a personal value of mine. Yeah.
Damn.
No, I get that. Well, for me, my love language would have to be quality time. If I really like vibe with your energy and like I can see you're upset or you're busy doing anything, I don't know, it just feels really nice to just spend some time with you, even if we may not be doing anything like having a picnic, for example, or like playing games. Sometimes it's just nice to like be around you because I care for you and it feels nice. And I don't know if you can feel it, but I want you to feel the good energy, you know.
Yeah. I also feel like cancers are really good at just making people feel really comfortable, like, and just like open, like the same way you feel when you're at home chilling. Cancers like making people feel that, you know, and I really like that. I really appreciate that. I think second place would be Pisces who do that, and then Taurus, you know. Yeah, Taurus for sure.
Literally Taurus moms. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Always
Taurus
snacks.
moons
Taurus
especially.
moons.
Woo,
Yo.
amazing.
Snacks, comfort, safety.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Weed, but like I don't smoke no more. Well, for now. Don't quote me though.
Yeah.
Next question actually. Why are you guys so obsessed with your moms?
Oh, cause she's the best. Cause she's so cool.
Why?
She's the coolest. Like I love her because she's like, I don't know. I just have this connection to her that I cannot explain. I don't know. She's just the best. I love her a lot.
Yeah, Maru really loves her mom.
Love them. They're the coolest.
I mean, their mom. Sorry.
I love her. She just also just I've known her all of my life.
Yeah, I get
And there's just nothing like that safety with that person. Like again, I think I've discovered this about myself, that I move really slowly, right? And I think time matters to me with people. And since my mom has known me for this long and like has stuck by me for this long,
And you have the most memories with your mom.
so many, like
Yeah.
we've been through like everything together. She's just the coolest. She is the moon, and I am attracted to her energy.
She's your moon.
She is my moon.
Aww. What about you?
So with me and my mom, I really love my mom because even though we are always like bumping heads and we're always like fighting and like I don't know, we're always fighting and there's always like a certain tension, but like give us a day and then we're back to being best friends. We're back to like doing whatever we need to do, and it's never like taken too personally between the two of us. So it's always nice to know that there's always somebody like, no matter what you guys went through in the past, they'll still like accept you with open arms and say, no, it's okay, it's in the past, let's build a bridge and get over it.
Real.
Real. And I think like no one loves you like your mom, you know, like no one will be there for you. Like your mom literally made you, you know, like, but I get that. I just like, I think maybe they're asking in terms of why does your mom rule your whole life? Like why does your decision making, why does it always have to be supported by your mom?
I just think because I trust her, you know, and like because she also like my mom she's a Sag, so she is like super honest with me, and like no one is that honest with me, and so I know that if I need like an unbiased, honest opinion with my best interest at heart, like she's someone I can go to, like before I can go to anyone else.
Real.
Yeah. Because she just has my best interest at heart. She says this shit all the time, but she's yeah, Maru, I will never steer you wrong.
Yeah. Shout out to Sag moms.
Shout out to Sag moms.
Wanna add on?
Well, with my mom, I like if we're having a conversation and I come to her with advice, I know she'll always give me like the most genuine advice. Like there's never usually like an ulterior motive behind it.
Real.
And sometimes moms really be cooking with the advice. Hey, they'll come with something that from a perspective that you never really seen it from before. So that's why I always value her like opinion on things.
Like above anybody else.
Yeah, like above everybody else. She's like, no, don't buy that car. I won't buy that car.
Yeah, other people do be lying. I'm not gonna lie. Even like, yeah, you have friends and you trust them, but like
They can lie to you.
they could lie to
Why
you.
would my mom lie to me?
Or like they're just delulu sometimes, you know. And it's just like everyone is blind. So why would you want to be led by another blind person?
Yeah, for real. Like we are all delusional. We are all delulu, and most of my friends have Pisces placements.
Yeah.
You know, I need someone with an
Right.
outside opinion who's going to steer me the right direction.
Real.
Yes.
Okay, I get that. Now to the more
Attacky question.
yeah. Sorry guys. Okay, brace yourselves. Why do you guys like to guilt trip people?
I try not to. Okay, but it's that like inside me. Even if you evolve as a person, like there's just some traits like inside you, like I think evolving isn't necessarily getting rid of your negative traits. It's just kind of like learning when not to do them and not to do them, you know what I mean? So like I don't know, I think it's because cancers are so obsessed with making people feel what they feel, you know? So like I want to make you, like if you make me feel like shit, like I want you to know how shitty you made me feel. Like I'm gonna guilt trip you because you just made me feel bad. Now I want you to feel how bad I felt. Like, you know, like I know that when I was little, I used to like pray and be like, I wish I could just transfer my emotions and make her feel what I feel, so she can feel bad too. Like if I'll feel hurt and a person will apologize immediately, I'll get so upset because I'll be like, I didn't get to like tell you how much you hurt me. You made me feel so bad.
But like sometimes I find cancers will guilt trip. Like a cancer will be like, hey, do you want to go to this new restaurant that I really like? And you'd be like, no, I'm not in the mood. And then that's something that hurts them. But it's like you genuinely didn't, like you didn't feel it. But now they hurt. And now they're making you feel like you did the most horrible thing. Like, and that shit is crazy to me. But like, why?
Hey, it's honestly just, I think we take things so personally. Like sometimes it really is not that deep. It really is not that deep sometimes, but like I don't know why. We just take things so personally. Like we're like, oh, you're trying to hurt me now.
Guys,
You said that to hurt my feelings.
what about you, Ezra?
Yeah, like on what Maru was saying, I get it, especially when it's somebody that's really close to you, and then it's like, there's that extra personal feeling from it. It's like, damn, you really don't want to do this with me, even though I care so much. No.
But it's like, okay, because the next question is, why do you guys feel like why do you feel like the world has to revolve around your emotions, right? This is like a sub question to this question, right? The example I made is like, if I'm also not in the mood, like, why do I have to cater my mood to you, you know? And it's like, because you want me to care, but why do you not care about what I feel?
I think that's just selfish stuff.
Yeah.
It's just selfish stuff. Like,
Some aspect of selfish.
yeah.
That little nugget.
We're self-obsessed a bit. It's like, because, like, think about how Leo's ruled by the sun and how we're ruled by the moon. We're both really big things. And a lot of the time, we, like, it's hard for us to take ourselves out of what's happening in our own, like, whirlwind of emotions. Sometimes, like, yes, Cancers can be empathetic and they can see other people's emotions. But at the same time, like, all of that can just cloud like their understanding of other people's feelings because they're like, oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed with all these feelings, I can't even see yours.
Yeah.
Why don't you care about me?
Damn.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I just have a case of main character syndrome. You know? And it really just be like, if I'm not in the mood, it's probably a good reason. I can feel it in my gut. So everybody, let's just get on the same Zoom call.
Why, guys? Because you know what, Cancers will really like, if everybody's having fun and a Cancer's not having fun, they're gonna make everyone not have fun too.
Unintentionally.
Unintentionally.
Like, I will try not to. I really will. But like, I'll just like sit and be like, I'm sad now.
So now everyone must be sad too.
No, people just get sad because you guys are feeding off my energy.
Yeah,
It's not my
sometimes it
fault.
just radiates a little bit too much, you know.
It's actually kind of scary how like Cancers can make you feel things. I really hate it. Like, especially, I think like it's different when you're on the phone, but I still think you can like kind of sense their energy, you know. But I think like right now, if Ezra's in a bad mood, like, and they're just radiating it, it's really gonna affect me too. Like, and I'm gonna try to stop it, but I can't. I really can't. But yeah, guys.
But it's also like a rare thing, you know. It's not always when you see like somebody's in like a visually bad mood. Like if you see Maru's in a visually bad mood and then everyone feels like that. It's usually like a 1 in like 2 months kind of thing, you know.
And you know what? It happens vice versa. Like the whole like when someone else is in a bad mood, like feel it immediately. Like
You feel it.
Yeah, like I really do
Does it
feel
affect
it.
you guys?
Yeah, completely. And I'll automatically just try to like change that state because I think one thing I do is I understand the power of vibes and understanding how like if you change the equilibrium, like in like one little change in the equilibrium can change up the whole vibe of the room. Like for example, let's say we're all on the chill vibe. Let's use an example of music and playlists.
Yeah.
Right. Like I've seen how like the power of like changing the song or one person will be in an uppity mood and then like the whole vibe of the room will change.
Yeah, like a chain reaction.
Exactly, because we in humans we all connect and stuff. So like it's crazy. Like, and so usually when I feel like I'm in a bad space, I'll just leave.
Okay.
Because I don't want to fuck up the rest of the vibe, especially when everyone else is on the same wavelength. Yeah.
Do you have anything to add on to that?
No, I get that. Like, if everybody's like in a good mood or like we're at a party and everyone's having a good time, and then you're there like, okay, my social battery is depleted, but I don't want to mess up everyone's vibes, so let me just secretly call this Uber home.
Yeah,
You know,
just sneak out.
Peace out, everybody. Something came up, then you go home.
Yeah.
Totally.
Actually, that's like a really nice segue to asking, why do you guys get triggered easily?
We're sensitive to a lot of things.
But sometimes it's so like the person that's talking to a Cancer, like sometimes it's so unintentional that like I would be like, I hate the color green actually, and let's say your favorite color is green. I'd be like, I actually hate the color green, and like now that's you triggered by that, you know, and like I ruined your whole mood. But it's like I didn't really
mean anything.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't intentional to you, but now it's like I said fuck you to your face.
We're at beef.
You know, like why does that happen?
The personal connection that Cancers have to things, like you know, like things that feel like our quote unquote identity, or just like things that are personal to us. Usually, if that's that's triggered, it usually like triggers us.
Like
personal. Yeah, we take things personally, and we're sensitive. you know.
Damn.
Yeah, and sometimes you really are trying not to take it personally.
Yeah.
It's like you could be talking to a friend and they could tell you about something, and they could be telling this to you out of like
Genuine.
full disclosure.
Yeah.
They here trying to be genuine, and then it's like, oh damn, you really feel that way about this thing. And it's I don't know, it just feels like a default brain function sometimes.
Okay. Why? But why though?
I don't even know. Like Maru said, like when you have a personal attachment to something, it feels like a personal attack when they criticize or they mention something that you have that personal attachment to.
But like, do you not know how to detach from other people's opinions versus like your own interests without taking it personally?
I think it's like a growing thing, because like I think it's also being able to handle things like criticism as well. Like it because I think for some reason we just think, oh, that's wrong, this is wrong. Like, you know, if you attack something that we personally connect to, we take it as criticism, even if it's just opinion.
Oh, like you saying I suck because I like this.
Yeah, I think we also just want to do things right. You know, we want to be like, you know, it's the kind of, I think it's the whole like just one, like the cardinal thing of like, you know, like I want to be, I know myself personally, I want to be good at things, and I want like the people in my life to like me and stuff. So like if you don't like something I'm doing, or like you don't like the color I like, I'm gonna be like, oh, is there something wrong with this color?
Oh, damn, that's so. Wait, sorry, ad break. Do you guys want ice cream? I really want ice cream.
We can get
Ice cream. Ad break.
yes.
The girls got ice cream. Ayy. 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 Yo.
Ice cream cheers.
Ice cream cheers.
Part 2 of this. What are your icks in people, in things, in life in general?
Inconsiderate people. I hate inconsiderate people. Like, oh my god, inconsiderate people who like just like kill my dreams. Like let's say I have like, I'm excited about something, and then you just like put it down.
Shut you down.
You just shut me down. Yeah, that sucks. Like, why would you do that? What's your problem? Who hurt you? Why would you say that to me?
Especially if they don't have like a reason behind shutting your dreams down. Like, dude, I understand you're being pessimistic, but it's not being pessimistic, you're just being an asshole.
Yeah.
For me, my ick would be how people treat other people. So like, let's say I'm with a friend and then I see that they'll leave a mess on the table at a restaurant, and they're like, no, it's fine, it's their job to clean it up. It's like, I understand that, but it's also like, you could just leave it a bit neater, because this is still a person at the end of the day. Just because it's someone's job to do something doesn't mean you need to make their life actively harder.
This was just decency. Like, jeez, the fuck. Is that all?
Yeah. Maru was cooking with the whole being inconsiderate.
Yeah. I also don't like when like people rush me.
Ooh. You know, I think Cancers and Tauruses are so similar.
Yeah.
Like, also just being rushed, because I think you guys operate in your own time.
Yeah.
And that time is so, it's like an hour behind.
Yeah.
And if you dare rush them, like, they just,
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Don't worry. It's coming. You don't have to ask me every 2 minutes.
Damn. But like, what if you were like a Gemini or Aries or an Aquarius or a Sagittarius, you know?
I know.
You know, and they operate from a quicker point. Like, how do you handle those people, those situations?
Hey, we have to just communicate, to be honest. Have to just communicate, because my mother, she's so like that. She'll just rush me, even though she's not done doing what she's doing. Like, I'm doing something, I know how long I'm gonna take to do this, and you are just going to like rush me before you've even finished doing your own thing. Like, come on. And yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Okay.
Even being told what to do. I hate being told what to do. I really hate being told what to
Especially
do.
when you're not asked in a nice way. It's like, do this. I want you to do this. Like, I don't appreciate your tone. Yes. Like,
Damn.
it gets really tense when people like try and demand you to do things.
That's crazy. Okay, from my observations, I think Cancerian icks are people who lack empathy as well.
Yeah.
Or like people who, just lack empathy. 'Cause they're like very empathetic people. So if you're not empathetic, it's just like, bro, like, what the fuck? So like Aries type people, or sometimes Sag, sometimes Aquarius, sometimes Capricorn as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes Virgo as well. No lie. Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And you know what? Even the whole, like, everything, like, coming back to the whole, like, people who... Oh, I forgot. It's fine.
It's okay. Neurodivergent people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why the drama, guys? Why the dramatic displays of emotion? Why the dramatic displays of emotions?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people like to downplay how they actually feel. So when you come through with like how you really feel, it's like, why are you being so dramatic? And it's like, no, I'm just being transparent. But sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, being dramatic, I don't know, it just gives me serotonin sometimes. To just like inflate the situation a little bit. But I think that's my own little toxic trait.
Damn. What about you, Molly?
The drama? Am I the drama?
Yes.
Maybe I am the drama. I just, yeah. Sometimes it is the drama. Sometimes situations are just like that. Sometimes they are that big, or they feel that big. You know.
Oh.
They
Okay, so it's
feel
like a
that big.
feeling of it. Like if you feel the big, then you can express it that way.
Yes, exactly. Plus, it's the main character syndrome thing again.
And do you guys not care, like, if someone feels overwhelmed by it? Like, do you not care that it makes them feel overwhelmed?
If they don't tell me they're overwhelmed,
Real.
Or, like, what if they show it? Because I feel like a lot of the times you guys can see that someone is like, whoa, what the fuck just happened right now?
then I'll put my emotions away, package them, and I will go feel them somewhere where I can be not overwhelming.
Okay.
You know, I'll just be like, all right, that's not your vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go chill with my Leo friends, and they'll understand.
Damn, rude. That's rude.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like it's a little bit inconsiderate if you can see that this person's like, whoa, you're throwing too much information at me, and you keep going, because now it's just like a torrent. So yeah, I also just, like Maru said, I pack it up, and I'll be dramatic in my own time if I have to.
Damn. I also feel, okay, this is like another question that isn't part of the question, but why do cancers mirror people? Like, why do you mirror vibes, you know? Especially if I start yelling at you, Mara's gonna start yelling at me with the same energy that I'm giving her, you know? Like, even just like chilling, you know? If I'm chilling, she's gonna chill. If I'm mad, she's gonna be mad. Like, why do you guys think you mirror people like that?
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think it's just I don't know. I think we like to connect with people on like that level, like on a like a vibe kind of level.
Yeah.
So usually, like, when we are trying to, like, you know, cultivate that connection between two people, like, we mirror their emotions because, like, we have already started to connecting. Yeah, there's some sort of connection there. Usually I won't mirror a stranger, some person I don't know, because I'm not trying to connect with them. But even if I'm mad at you and I'm mirroring an anger towards you, that's still us connecting in some sort of way.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I feel. Okay, wait. Sorry. Yeah, you. Sorry, Ezra.
Nah, I get Maru. It's like the same thing with me. It's like a way of like building a connection, and you know the best way to connect someone is like through their own actions. So it's kind of like if you speak a certain way when you're in a certain mood, I'm gonna speak in that certain way to emphasize that mood, or like so that you can further see what I'm trying to get at in a way.
What are you trying to get at?
It depends. Like, let's say if if I'm mad and this person is really, I don't know, being passive aggressive is a Cancer thing, but if I'll speak in a way that they can hear that I'm mad, and they'll be like, oh wait, I speak like that when I'm mad. If they're self-aware enough to see it, you know.
Oh my god, that shit is actually, it's true. But what I wanted to ask was, like, especially when, like, in an angry situation, you know, like, if I'm genuinely, like, let's say Ezra spilled my milk and he broke my glass, and that's my favorite glass that my grandmother bought for me, example, right? And I'm really mad, and I'm like, Ezra, why the fuck did you? Then Ezra's also like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you're mirroring me, kind of making me feel bad for being angry. But now you're telling me that I have to, like, see how I'm, like I have to be aware of how I'm feeling. But I don't want to be aware right now. Like, I just want to be angry. So why are you mirroring me right now? You know? Why are you doing that?
I think we like, oh my god, a lot of the things, like, a lot of cancers just, like, we just want you to feel, we want you to be, like, understand yourself and understand us, right? Like, understand how I might have just taken what you have just said by me throwing back exactly what you just threw at me. Like, and like this is also why like we do that whole, like, hey, put yourself in my shoes.
Okay.
You know, because I think the more cancer, like, the more I've grown, I know that I've, like, learned to try to, like, put myself in other people's shoes, like, and how they react to me and my emotions. So I think like even I've noticed, even with cancer artists, like, a lot of the time, like, we try to make people feel what we feel, and just so there is some sort of connection, some sort of understanding there, you know, like, because I genuinely think at the end of the day we just want to be understood, like that.
Damn.
But yeah, it's like kind of what Maru said. It's just a different way of trying to get somebody to understand you. And I don't know if it's also some sort of a mind game that's, like, hardwired into my brain. But sometimes giving somebody a taste of their own medicine is just the best way for them to, like, really see how things. Yeah, it's the best way for somebody to see themselves.
Even when it's not necessary, because, like, sometimes it's like a quick reaction, you know. Also, sometimes we all have those days where we're just not in the mood, you know. Because I feel like also as a Cancer, like, if somebody mirrors you, I feel like you'd be annoyed too. Like, dude, I'm just in my mood right now. Just let me be in my mood. It's not a time for self-reflection. Just chill, you know. So, like, do you guys ever, like, award people that? Not award them, but, like, just give them the space to feel whatever they feel and not mirror or take it personally?
Yeah, I feel like I do that, definitely. Like, I think especially when, like, you know, I will ask, usually. Like, I will, like, usually when I have a feeling that, like, this person is feeling some type of way, I will be like, hey, would you like for me to give you some sort of space, or do you want me to sit down and for us to talk about this right now? Like, what would be the best way for us to move forward in this situation without, like, the fight getting bigger? Because I can understand space, I can understand, like, I'm able to grasp the concept of people not being able to communicate right now in the moment, but I also think that, like, I need to solve it at some point. So that's why usually, like, I don't know, like, I can deal with the conflict, but just let me know, like, what you need right now so that we can fix it now or in the future. Like, what would work best for me to be supportive to you in the vibe you're in right now.
Damn. I get that. That's actually very mature. That's really mature.
Yeah, well, on my side, it's like, if I can see that you're, like, visually angry or, like, upset, what I usually do is, like, when I get mad, I need some time to just figure out my thoughts, because if I talk to you in this muddle of emotions, I'm going to say something rude, or I'm going to say something that you don't really agree with, or I'm not really going to get my point across because I don't even know I am mad yet. So I've always just, like, gotten the habit of just giving somebody, like, even if it's like 30 minutes or even a day, just to, like, think and just let the anger seep through, and you feel what you need to feel, and then we can always just touch up on this topic again when you're feeling a little bit less emotional. But some people are like the opposite. They want to sort their shit out now. And it's like, yo, this is not going to end well if we sort it out now.
Yeah, real. It sometimes frustrates me, hey?
But
Like it sometimes frustrates me because sometimes like the fire placements, I wanna sort it out as soon as possible. Like I want to not like right now in the moment while we're hot and heavy, because at the same time, like I am a slow processor, so usually my first reaction isn't the truest reaction. So I oftentimes like I need like a minute, but my minute isn't like days or anything, like, and I understand that some people need longer minutes. It's frustrating, but I do it because I do want the thing to be solved at the end of the day. We share a common goal of wanting this to be fixed. But like me personally, I know I just need like 30 minutes by myself to write my shit down. I need to write down what I want to say, how I feel, because I find that like Cancer people, we react emotionally to things, and sometimes we don't take into consideration what we might have done wrong, you know, like how we might have made the other people feel. So that time is not only for me to just like chill and get my emotions in order, but just to get my thoughts in order, to know that I'm not like reacting out of just pure reacting. You know, I want to receive, then sort through, then react. It smells like weed.
Why do you guys change your minds so much about everything? I'll start with you, Israel.
So for me, it's a little bit of like overthinking, and sometimes I'll be like set on something, then I'll overthink, then I'm not set on that anymore. Or it could be like another factor, another aspect in the whole situation came in, and that made me like change my mind completely. But no, I do tend to be wishy-washy sometimes. Like, some days it really be like, okay, I'm set on this thing, or I'm set on this person, then 10 minutes later it's like, okay, never mind, I think it's time to change the channel.
What would trigger you to change your mind?
It could literally just be like vibes, hey, just because the sun is shining a little bit brighter today, and it's like, okay, maybe I was thinking a little bit too emotionally at that point in time, and now that I had some time to think about it like properly, it's like, maybe I wasn't thinking in the best way at the beginning.
I get that. Also, you're a Gemini sun, so like, it makes sense.
Yeah, for me it's different. I think the cardinal placements are strong in me, hey? I'm very much like, when I take a minute, like I take a long time to make a decision. So in that time I'm changing my mind a lot. I'm running all the possible, you know, I'm running the calculations of, if I make this decision, maybe I'll do this. If I want to do this, how do I want to do this, blah 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 blah. So that when I do make a decision, it's one I can stick with. You know?
True.
I think like I can be swayed, yes, but usually like I take so long to make a decision, and I change my mind because I want to make the right one. So I can sit in that decision.
Valid.
You kind of want it to feel perfect in a way. I get you. I get you.
Like, takes a minute.
It takes a minute. But valid though, like, because you don't want to make hasty decisions, and especially like I think with like relationships too, or like really big career decisions, and like just big decisions. I think it's smart to take your time to feel it through. But I get what you were saying about like the sun is shining, so it's like, you know what, maybe I don't hate the world anymore. Maybe everything is amazing.
Nah, it really be like that. Sometimes you just have like a good time. You're like, actually.
Why are Cancers so bossy? And actually, why are Cancers bossy and controlling? And your controllingness is also passive.
See. No,
okay.
thank you. See, this is a discovery about myself that I had to come to terms with. You know. Yes, we are bossy just because I blame the cardinal placements. I blame the cardinal placements. People don't talk about this enough, but Cancers are leaders. Like, we're leaders, and usually like we take care of things, like sort things out, and a lot of the time like I take the lead and do things. So like the bossiness is just usually like, I know what I want, and I like usually like a lot of the time like people aren't doing anything, you know. Like I know I'm probably gonna have to make the actual like, hey, can we do this? Can we do this? What are we gonna do to move forward? Can I sort this out? Can we, like you know, the bossiness comes through with the fact that like I need someone to just put me in my place sometimes and be like, hey, I can handle this.
Okay.
I think we're just so used to taking care of everything that like we're like, okay, I can do it. I can do it. Just you do this, I'll handle this. Like I'm like, okay, do this, do that, do that.
Oof. But I feel like just as much as you guys would hate that, like I think everybody else hates it as well. Cause I think like when cancers are bossy, I'm gonna get to you now, Ezra, sorry. I think when cancers are bossy, it's like so motherly. It's like when your mom bosses you around. It's just like, bro, you're not my mom, bro. Chill. Like, why? I'll do it when I'm ready, you know. So I think even when cancers are bossy, like other people, they kind of get into the role of, no,
you're my mom.
like no, I'm not doing that. Like I have a brain, I can think. I'll do it when I'm ready, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, how do you guys actually handle that? But like, actually, wait, sorry, before you answer that, how do you? Why are you bossy?
So I don't like taking initiative first and foremost. So it's like if I'm put in a position where I need to take the initiative and we need to do things in a certain way, I'm gonna like want it done my way, you know. And because I've probably thought about how I want it done and like the best way of getting it done. So it's like, okay, since nobody's going to take initiative, let me put on my big boy pants and be like, okay, you do this, you do that, you do that, you do that. And I don't know, sometimes it really just does come off as bossy.
If you
Even though
if you have questions, if you have concerns, let me know. I'll listen to you. But like if no one has a better idea, we're gonna go with mine.
Exactly.
Like it's just like at the end of the day, like a lot of people are like also just passive. Like a lot of people just also don't start things like or do things. So like I'm often put in a situation where like I have to be like, hey, are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do that? I also find that cancers are usually like well, cardinal signs are usually they wear the pants in the relationship.
Definitely.
I've worn the pants in every relationship I've been in, just because like, hey, I'm the one. I'm gonna take care of you. In my mind, I think of like sorting things out, being bossy, doing this, doing that, like as taking care of you. Like it's that motherly thing. Like that's why like I'll be like, okay, do you want this? Do you want this? I want to do this. We're gonna do this. That's my form of love.
Okay. Also communication, I'm assuming. Like, and if someone doesn't want to do something, they should communicate.
They should communicate it. Yeah. So like if you want something to change, if you're feeling a certain way, like just I feel like the older I get, the more like straightforward and direct I become. Like a mom. Like sometimes it's annoying.
I get that.
Because you know I understand that people are people and they don't want to be told what to do.
Yeah. Real.
But hey, if you're not gonna do it,
Someone's gonna do it.
someone's gonna do it.
Someone's gonna do it.
Someone's gonna do it.
But yeah, no, I get that. It's like, if no one's gonna do it, then shit, I'll take the initiative, but don't complain if you're not gonna come with an idea, like a different way of thinking about it.
Why are you guys so hot and cold all the time? / so moody?
The moon. I blame that. I'll stay there.
The moon. Yeah, guys.
Blame it on the moon, honestly.
Yeah.
Blame it on the moon.
Yeah, real.
Sometimes you really just wake up on the wrong side of the bed. You just gotta go with it.
No, like it's actually scary seeing. It's so scary. She's laughing because she knows. It's so scary, like seeing. I think even when a cancer hasn't evolved, like that's the scariest version of a cancer, because they will wake up with so much violence, and
Blame you.
Life.
Why? Blame you. Like they will blame you, and it's that whole main character thing. Like it's that whole like cloudy, like not being able to look outside of that cloud. You're like, oh, I'm upset. It must be because of you.
it's so crazy. But why, guys? Israel, why? Make some sense out of this.
Well, for me, I get like if I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, it could be the smallest of things, and it will just set me off. Like, say I wake up and there's load shedding and I can't have tea in the morning, and it's just there like, damn, now I'm gonna have to go out throughout my day without tea. Now I'm in a mood. Then you get somebody else and they're also in a mood, and that contributes to your mood. And it could also be a thing of like, I'll be in a mood for half my day, and then I'll see a baby duck, for example. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's so cute. And then my day changes for like the better. Sometimes small things will really just like affect the trajectory of your mood.
Okay, counter question. How can someone how should we move when you guys are in your irritated, angry mood? Like, what should we do when you guys get in that vibe?
If the person is, evolved, usually we'll communicate it.
Okay.
That's what I do usually. Like when I'm upset or when I'm like irritated or annoyed, like usually I'll just be like, pardon my vibe right now, like I'm just not in a mood. I'm not in a good mood right now. I'm not in a good space. And if that person isn't someone who will communicate first, usually ask.
Okay.
Just like yeah, remember even like before we were talking about passive aggression, like usually like when asked, then they're just waiting to be asked, So like usually like I will say, hey, okay, I'm not in a good mood right now, so if the vibe's off, like sorry. If you don't want to be around me, then that's okay. I get it. I can go chill by myself. But like,
Don't make me feel bad then if I move.
yeah, no, I
Okay.
won't. Like it's totally like that's fine. That's really okay. But like, I'm just letting you know that if my energy's off and that's not the vibe you want to be in, like we can just go our separate ways right now. Regroup later
Yeah.
when I'm good.
Valid.
Yeah, sometimes you really just need that like space. It's like, I don't know, personally I will try and tell you like, yo, I'm not in the greatest of moods right now, so just tread lightly, or just don't talk to me for like the next 30 minutes, because I don't want to snap at you. It's not your fault, but because the stars have aligned and the moon has aligned in a certain way today, I am gonna snap at you. So it's just like, give me my space. When I'm happy, I'll come to you and I'll let you know that everything's good in the hood.
So what happens if like you snap and then somebody snaps back at you guys? Like, what happens in that situation?
I'll probably be like, usually I'll probably get sad, right? And be like, oh shit, okay, damn. And then I'll go off, probably I'll be like, I need some space. And then I'll go off and I'll be like, okay, maybe I did snap. Maybe that's why they reacted to me. I'll come back and I'll be like, hey.
Like if
You
somebody mirrors you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I know I don't like the reason I reacted the way, like, when you snapped at me, the reason I got sad was because, you snapped at me, and the initial feeling was that I felt upset that you would be, you would snap at me. And I realized that was your response to me snapping at you. So I'd apologize for that, and then I'd also add in there, hey, that was really scary.
Yeah.
when you yelled at me there.
Okay, sorry.
So if somebody were to snap back at me, I think it would go one of two ways. It's either I'm gonna like realize, okay, I'm a bit too mad to deal with this right now, so I need to like just say, let's have this discussion later, or it's just gonna turn into a little bit of a spat until the one of us like shuts down and then both go in our separate directions.
Are you stubborn?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, but not that much anymore.
I don't get stubborn vibes from you.
Yeah, I'm like, sometimes my ego is like, I have pride sometimes.
Yeah, okay,
I'm prideful sometimes, so like sometimes I'll, like it will be a little rough to sway me, but I don't think I'm like stubborn.
Why does everyone need to walk on eggshells around you guys?
I mean, I feel like you don't need to walk on eggshells around me. Sometimes it's more of like a thing of, you just need to ask, like, what's up? Why is it so tense? And a lot of people just feel scared to ask those questions. And it's like, most of the time I'll like communicate, no, it's because you did A, B, and C, and now I feel like D, E, F. But some people just really don't ask. Sometimes it could be because you woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
So you guys need to be asked. Like, you won't just be like, yo guys, don't fuck with me today.
Nah, I try not to be in like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer like that.
If I know I'm gonna be a Debbie Downer, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna be a Debbie Downer today. So yeah, no, space is so important. Space is so important for Cancer placements, like, because genuinely, like, I think we deal with our emotions predominantly by ourselves. So like, usually, like, just knowing when to give your Cancer friend some space is important. then you'll just have a good, healthy relationship with them, because you know you don't have to see all of that.
But I think that's the like, because you guys are unpredictable with your moods. Like, you know, we don't know we don't know what version of you we're getting, right? So it's like, I don't know, like, I think because we don't know, it's like a lot of times we don't know how to approach you, because we don't know if maybe today you're in a mood and we might trigger you to snap, you know. So it's like a thing of how do we approach you on different days? Like, do we have to ask, or do we just have to see when we get there?
You must see when you get there. Don't let like the possibility of me being in a mood stop you from like coming to me, you know. Most of the time I won't be in a mood. Most of the time I'll be good. Okay. You know, most of the time I'll be fine. And if I'm not fine, you know what? If I'm not fine, chances are I won't be hanging out with you that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like if I'm in a mood and I can tell it's gonna like affect the mood of the group, I'll just cancel. Like, I'll stay home.
Canceling is so good. I love being in my house.
Yeah, why do you guys love home so much? Like, I know, fourth house vibes, but why do you?
No one bothers me there.
Okay, we'll just move on to the next question. How does someone get you to forgive and forget when they've wronged you? Whether it's a big wrong or a small wrong, or a misunderstanding wrong, or deliberate I wronged you wrong.
Hey, honestly, I think that's a personal decision. I think that like a person can't really make you forgive them. I think you have to decide to forgive them. And if you're gonna stay on that, like if you still want to keep a person in your life, like you have to make the decision to like forgive, forget, and move on. And if you're not willing to do that, then that person shouldn't be in your life anymore. You know, like, and like that kind of like I don't think people should have to prove themselves. You know, like, hey, I'm gonna, like, how do I know I can trust you again? Like, asking questions like that is pointless, because you're just holding it against them, you know? And I think, again, a lot of cancers do that because they're, like, remembering the way you made them feel. So they're, like, if they can't move past that in connect, like, if they associate you with this negative feeling, then chances are you just gotta end it, to be honest. If you're not willing to, you know, buck up and I get to hold the mic. If you're not willing to buck up and move on, like, from it, if you don't make that decision, then you're not going to, and you should just stop being their friend, man.
You guys associate people with feelings.
Yeah, totally.
Damn.
Yes. I associate everything with feelings. Everything. Foods, songs.
Okay, sorry. Ezra?
So personally, it's the same thing with like Maru. For me, it's like, it really just depends on how badly you've wronged me. I mean, if it's like you broke my favorite glass, I mean, chances are I can buy another one. Right. So as long as you apologize and you're like, no, I didn't really mean to, then it's like, okay, give me time and I'll come back to you and I feel like you have been forgiven. And it just works like that with everything. So if you did something really bad and it's like, you hurt me personally, like, and it's something deep, it's like, okay, I hear you apologize, but don't think we're cool just yet. I'll just need some time on my end to forgive you properly, so that every time I see you, I don't think, hey, you're the guy that stole my partner that time, you know? Yeah.
And then damn. Okay, like, but going to that question, like, the whole feeling thing, like, how do you associate things and everything with a feeling? Is that also why you guys are so nostalgic too?
Totally. Yeah. I also think, like, I totally agree with Ezra. Like, the whole, like, needing time. I think, like, maturing is also realizing that it's really so okay to just go off and not forgive someone right now. You know? Like, it's totally okay. Like, that's something I had to come to terms with, because I feel like a lot of time, like, we think that we have to be okay with something, so then we surround ourselves with these people that we're still not okay with, and then there's resentment. And resentment is, like, I think so irreversible. Like, it's so hard to reverse resentment. You can take your time and distance yourself from a person, and then, like, just, like, because time will heal, and then you'll be fine. But when you let yourself surround yourself with a person that you have not forgiven, resentment will just cloud that whole entire relationship.
Yeah.
And then it's not as genuine, because it's like there's still this, even though it's not as dark a cloud, there's still that dark cloud hanging over you, and it's like they may not see it, but you
feel
feel trash whenever you're around these people.
Damn.
And then you'll convince yourself, like, hey, I don't think I should be around this person anymore. Like, maybe they're just a bad person. And, like, literally, like from that resentment comes you trying to convince yourself, like, no. I feel this way around this person. They must be a bad person.
Oh, damn.
You know, it's just a pipeline of going down, like, the road of eventually not being around that person anymore.
Do you guys ever, like, get revenge on people?
I'm not even gonna lie. It really depends on the situation, because revenge can be sweet, but also growing up, I've come to realize that sometimes it's better not to get revenge because you're just reopening a can of worms and like opening old wounds and stuff.
What's the situation that you've been through or that you can think of that you probably would get revenge on?
Let's say we got caught doing something. I don't know. Let's say we were all smoking weed at the park and an officer came through. If you threw me under the bus, best believe I'm gonna wait for the next time that situation happens. I'm gonna plant all the weed on you and be like, yo, it's him. There's gonna be no second thought about it even.
Hectic. Are you guys like, okay, do you wanna
I don't get revenge.
Okay.
I just get sad. I just get upset. And I complain, and then I just silently just sit there and like, grr, like I'll just energetically like I'll just feel so bad. I'll just like dislike you. I don't know how to get revenge.
Because I was gonna ask, like, are you guys kind of like Scorpios in the way that you plot? Like, do you plot long term?
Not really for me. I don't think yes, I dwell.
Okay.
I think the word, I dwell on things for a long time. And then I'll just, like, say all these, like, hypothetical situations with my friends. I'm like, what if I just fucked her fucking ex? Like, what if I just did that? Like, I wish I could just, like, I'd do that in front of her. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'll do. And then I just won't do it because I'll be like, you know what? That's kind of mean. I'm not going to actually do that. No.
Yeah. I'm surprised because you have, like, double water.
Yep.
So I would think, and you have a Mars water too.
Yeah. I used to in my childhood, like, I have like, like, okay, I once switched this, because my mom was putting salt on her bed to chase away ants.
Yeah.
I changed that and I put sugar.
Wild.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's wild. But that planting weed, that's
Planting
so
weed.
crazy, actually, and then not feel bad at all.
Nah, life. You threw me under the bus.
I feel bad.
That's so valid.
Nah,
That's so
if I
valid.
plot, I'll plot for too long, and then it gets to a point where I'm over it and I'm like, I actually don't really care about this anymore.
I'll plot for my friends. I'll plot for my family. I'll
Okay,
plot
yeah.
for the people close to me.
Yeah.
You know? But when it comes to myself, I'm a lot less like, like I don't know. I genuinely like don't not defend myself. Like I don't like get revenge on on things in my like happening around me usually. I can take a lot of hits from people, right? Like in terms of like being hurt by people, like I can take a lot of hits, but when it comes to like people around me, when people have wronged people I care about, like then it's on site. Like I'm like, okay, Mama Bear is on, like it's
Real.
time to protect my cubs, man.
Damn.
It's time. I'm planning revenge on the phone with my friends. I'm like, you should do this, we should do this, we should do that.
I think that's also your Libra placements, because I know Libras also don't really take revenge, but like
Yeah.
if it's someone else, then they're quick to act if it's somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, guys, don't throw Ezra under the bus for weed. He's gonna
I will snitch. I'm not scared. I'll sing like a bird.
hummingbird. Why are you guys so toxic? And toxic in a way, like just the emotional manipulation, the passive aggressiveness, just like the emotional control overall, I think. And also, I just want to say, cancers are really good sometimes. Like, if, for example, like if Ezra breaks my glass, right, and I'm angry at Ezra, and Ezra doesn't like that I'm angry at him. Your pronouns are him, right? Oh I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, and they're angry at me because I'm angry at Ezra, and then they become angry at me because I'm angry at them. And it's like, why? Like, you're not allowed to be angry at me because you broke my glass, Ezra. Why do you guys do that?
Why would you be mad at me though? What did I do? I broke it. Get over it. You know. Just, come on. You know.
I feel bad already. Why are you making me feel worse?
Yeah,
Dude.
I feel bad.
Nah, I don't know. That's how I feel in like situations. Like, I already processed the situation. I don't need you here shouting at me, making it worse, man. I already feel so bad.
I think it's also because we know that, like, okay, so we know, like we can tell when other people are emotionally manipulating us because we are emotional manipulators. Right. So when I see it, like, when I did something and I apologized and we're good, like, you know, you say we're good, and now you're still trying to make me feel bad about it, I'm gonna get angry at you. You know, because I'm like, don't do what I do. That's my thing. You know?
Don't try now to
Don't try.
me.
You come on.
You guys are wild.
Come on now. I know what you're doing. I see you.
But why do you do it? What's the reason for it?
Hey, I think everyone's manipulative.
I just sat there quietly though. That's what I do though. That's what I do. I just sit there like, damn, you're really playing this card on me too.
Now I'll pull out my mom voice. I'll be like, it's like, oh no, so sorry, it's okay. No, it's fine. No, it's all right. It's all right. Usually, when anything happens, I'm the one who's gonna be like, hey, because when we go to a restaurant, who's gonna order? It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Who's gonna ask for the manager if something is wrong? It's gonna be me.
It's Maru.
Yeah, it's just, hey, it makes me feel nice
Damn.
to do it as well. I'm happy to.
Yeah, guys, okay. I just don't try to manipulate them because they're gonna out manipulate you too.
It's true. But unless you're
You're gonna-
Pisces, those niggas are scary.
Really?
They're the scariest. I'm sorry. Pisces are worse than Cancers. Whatever you've heard, they have done it worse.
The real schemers.
They're real because they're also mutable too.
Yeah,
So
so they just get away with things. Like yeah, you'll see us. Eventually, when you catch us, you'll catch us. Hey.
actually, though, I think it's a tie between Cancers and Pisces, to be honest.
But like, have that innocent thing going for them. Like the Pisces
so
just
do
have.
you guys too. Cause you're like, I'm so caring. I always love you. Why would you hurt me? And then Pisces are, I'm so soft and sensitive and helpless.
Yeah.
Why would you hurt me?
And likable.
And then I think actually no, it's Libras.
Libras.
Libras, si sharp. Oh, funu glula. Oh,
it's
hi.
fine.
Sorry. I thought you were trying to. We've been traumatized.
Yeah, we've been traumatized.
Okay, last question. Ended off on a positive note. How do you guys want to be loved by your people or people who are trying to date you or be your friends? How should they approach you and how should they go about loving you and treating you?
Ezra first.
Okay, Ezra.
If you're gonna approach me, please approach me and let your intentions be clear, because I'm very bad at social cues. But let's say if you want to be my friend, you can literally just come to say, hey, I think you're cool. I'd really like to be your friend, and the chances of me being like, hey, yo, you're really cool too. Let's be friends. It's much higher. I don't know. I'm just really shy. So when it comes to like approaching people, like the thing with making the first move, I overthink everything. So it's like a lot easier when you come and you bring out the olive branch. That's what I say.
I think just water signs refuse to make the first move ever, like no matter what.
And Virgos.
Nah, I'll make the first move sometimes.
First one I've ever met.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm the first Virgo?
That makes the first move.
Okay, I don't know too many Virgos though.
Yay. They're just like.
But it's coming. One more season. Just Leo season, then we get into Virgos.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn.
How do you want to be loved? How do you want people to approach you? And how do you want to be treated?
Okay, but the whole approaching thing, you know, usually if it's a romantic thing, like I like organic situations usually. Like I like it to be like easy on organic. Like just make me feel comfortable. I'm pretty easy, dude. Just, you know, make me feel comfy. And like if I feel like the vibes are right, like if I feel safe around you, if you make me feel comfortable, then like I'm gonna probably be convinced I like you. Like as soon as you make me feel comfortable, then my brain's like, yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
You know?
I get that.
And being loved, I just again, more safety and like security. And you know what? I want a person who first of, like, you know, doesn't get too, who lets me do things, like lets me take care of them.
Okay, yeah.
And take care of situations, but also at the same time like someone who wants to take care of me. Because a lot of the time like it's very easy for me to take care of the other person, and I will go into that default immediately. But like, if the person wants to reciprocate, and I feel like if I'm going for like a forever kind of love, like I would like someone who I can feel safe around enough to let them take care of me. Like even with my friends, people that like I feel safe around, just that, like just a safe love. Like just people that I can not feel judged around.
There you have it, guys. That's Cancers. I think overall, Cancers don't tell a Cancer how to feel. If they're upset, don't try to like make them not upset, because I think you're gonna upset them more. Give them space. Just respect them, because these guys are like emotionally crazy powerful, and I'm so jealous of you guys for having that power. They're nurturing. Obviously not all Cancers are good people, not everyone's a good person, so just get you a right Cancer, and they're gonna treat you right, and they're gonna like cook for you and hug you and listen to you and validate you, and they're gonna be really good friends. And chances are you're probably gonna have to make the first move, because they're shy, unless they have like a Leo moon or Leo Mercury, or Leo rising or whatever, but yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Don't forget to follow Ezra. For all my South Africans, book Ezra. And please book a flight. Let Ezra go to wherever, bro. What's up? I don't know. Mari doesn't want to be followed.
If you find me, then you find me.
Chances are they will find you because you follow me.
Oh yes, I am following Tenno.
Yeah.
So
maybe
don't
it's
go
like
search for me in the comments, because that's weird. But, if our paths cross, then it's meant to be.
Per.
It's the universe.
It's the universe. Bye, guys.
Bye.